Welcome back to another late night trade review, and today we'll be going over ES and not Solana, where I will show you Solana, but I didn't take a trade on Solana. I did take a trade on ES, and I'll show you my TradeZilla now actually before I forget, and just show you a little bit of proof of price action. There's my entry, there's my exit. My exit is down at 577 here. My exit is in this area here. There's my quote-unquote proof of action. And today we'll be going over how I actually expected some more bearish price action. To every single time we swept buy side liquidity, price tends to just roll over. It was a sense of lack of displacement for higher pricing. And since it was showing a sense of rejection, let's just say to a very specific price delivery, if I could point it out. Let me just do my best not to make you screen sick, right? And same thing as I said in my last video, where every single time we collected buy side liquidity here, we just rolled over. Internal range, buy side liquidity, we rolled on over. Buy side liquidity sweep again, run down, came back to rebalance, went down. Great. Now that we have these relatively internal range lows and we're back at buy side liquidity, I wonder if we're going to roll back over. And we did. We did. Thing is, I actually would have liked if we did it because I'm bullish. I'm bullish on ES. I would have liked if we just kept above this fair value gap and see how we rejected. I got on this buy yesterday, and I was actually hoping that we didn't run any lower, but we did. So I just had to follow suit, as you should, as we should, as retail traders. Follow suit. Since we can't control the markets, we flow with it. And for me, I like to flow with the 4-hour time frame, the 10 a.m. open, and I read the 2 a.m., 6 a.m. open on the 4-hour. Is where's my sense of rejection? Where's my sense of continuation? That's all that I look for. Well, at least only on a 4-hour time frame. And I'll be diving deeper into my whats, my whys, my hows, and how it comes to a simplistic understanding of how to trade the 4-hour price delivery. Moving forward. Here's the candle that I traded today. This guy right here. How? If we go to a 5. Now for me, I like to notate, as everyone knows, I like to notate the midnight open, the 6 o'clock open, and the 9:30 open, which is for New York. For me, for tons of people, you have to remember that the 6 p.m. open and the midnight open usually reacts as a barrier of defense or even support. So, as you see, just look at the chart itself. I'm not going to move it. I'm not going to move it. Look at it. You see London, the top of London, engage with the red line. That red line is the 6 p.m. open. Beautiful. You see the second dotted red line? That's the midnight open. You see how we have a sense of consolidation as soon as we open, and then we rise. That's your Judas swing. Judas swing into what? 6 p.m. open. And we have internal range buy side liquidity. Am I moving too fast? Look. Buy side liquidity, external range, because that is the highest we've ever been. Now, you do have a sense of a pullback here. Great. So you have liquidity. Here's your other external range liquidity. So external, external, internal. We just got done moving away from this low. What are we aiming for? Internal range liquidity here. That's what we're aiming for, or would like to see engaged, especially when it comes to London being the main session driver for the Judas swing. And also look at the time frame that it happened at. The tip top of the Judas swing was at 340, very close to 330. I tend to find that the Judas swing tends to stop around this time, especially at 3 on the dot. That's when it's just beautiful. But it's okay if it goes a little bit past. Let me clear my screen of noise for a second. Anyway, let's focus on time of execution. London runs higher, runs lower. We have a sense of consolidation before New York Open. Now, to me, this is exactly why I got in here. And the thing is, I got in and I actually broke a rule today. I like to get in really on the 10 a.m. 4-hour candle Judas swing. But to me, when I saw that 8:30 really just did his thing and took buy side liquidity, displaced lower, created a gap, created an order block, I said, why the fuck not? If today is really going to run lower and I'm looking at London's velocity on how fast price is moving, price might not even come all the way up here at all. So what did I do? Let me also fix this. Turn this to a 930. What did I do? I follow suit. I don't control the market. I go with the flow of it. If price is showing me a sense of volatility and now no sense of retracement, follow suit. Put it in the sell. Where should your stop loss be? Where was my stop loss? Stop loss is here. If not at manipulation. Where is my take profit? My take profit was at distribution. Here. I aim for internal range liquidity. Right here. So maybe daily actually. Here. And we can look at my trades one more time. Yes, because internal range liquidity was here. And if my take profit was at 577, 577 is where? 577 is here. Internal range liquidity, these relatively equal lows is what I was aiming for. That is what I collected. What is my ratio? 3.5. That was an easy trade today. And I don't want to take up too much of your time. You're already giving me so much attention. Thank you. Let's go to Solana before the day really ends. Now, I do like to change up my times. We're going to do 8 instead of 9:30. And I do like to keep the 6 p.m. and midnight open. The reason why I change is because crypto, it just runs on a different time spectrum than futures, obviously. Now, look at the 6 p.m. open, right? Now look at midnight open. If we are above both of these, we're in premium. We almost just tap it. Almost. Let me widen my screen. We almost tap it here. So remember, midnight open and 6 p.m. are usually a draw on price. It either come as a liquidity sweep or it comes as internal range sweep. Either way, prices draws to them. Now, look at the 8 o'clock open. The 8 o'clock open is here. We are already above the 6 p.m. open. That means we're already premium, right? Now, only imagine if we got above midnight open. Now, we're already very close to, I almost said maximum. Let me not say maximum. Deep premium, right? Very oversold. And you don't need the indicator to know that. If you're truly trading the weekly range or daily range, and you believe it's going to be bearish, anything above the open price is premium, technically, right? If you're bearish, anything above the open is premium. And you're really just watching for the chain of state of delivery from higher high to higher low to higher high to higher low. And you want to see that switch to brand new lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Now since we're bearish today on ES and NASDAQ, I said NASDAQ. Since we're bearish from ES and Solana, you have this open. We're already above the new candle open, 6 p.m. Great. But we're not done yet. Look at 8:30. This is 8:30, the high of the Judas swing. Beautiful. Just beautiful. What does it require for us to engage in price now? For price to collect and disrespect internal range liquidity, this is internal range because remember, the low is here, the high is here. Where's a low between these two swing points? Here. We actually disrespect that with displacement. Here. We immediate rebalance here. Boom. Now, if you want to have a confirmation, here's your true displacement, creating a civvy, engagement, straight to the T. Boom. And you continue lower, continue lower, continue lower. And you would get your 1 to 2, you would get your 1 to 1, your 1 to 3, 1 to 4, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to reach for, make sure you pay yourself. And you follow suit. Now, I didn't, like I said before, I didn't trade Solana today. I saw ES with the opportunity and I let it be, and I didn't want to overstep today's price action. Why? Because first off, I wasn't happy with the news delivery. Time delivery, I should say, like when news was coming out. And I was also working today because I run around the city. I manage Airbnbs. The amount of running around I did today didn't give me enough time to look at the markets where I felt as though comfortable enough putting in more size and not being able to be there to take out any extra risk that I could have saved myself from. As in, you'd be able to read price like, okay, I see that I was wrong before it hits my stop loss. Right? So once you learn to do that, and you learn to just understand of oversold today, it just becomes easy. Yeah, it just becomes easy. And then obviously Solana ran down lower today too, which was just beautiful. Especially right now. For some reason, Asian session always has good volatility. But overall today, here's your Judas swing. This is your accumulation phase right here. Accumulating more, how would you say, because this is your Judas swing, this is your more accumulation. You guys might know exactly what I mean. Anyway, I don't want this video to hit 15 minutes yet, but I do hope that this was more insightful, simplistic, and exactly what you need, a new pair of glasses to trade with. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your time. And I'll catch you in the group chat if you are from the group chat.